Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of our survival Minecraft series. Just as I promised last episode, we are going to work on lighting this place up on the outside. And I have come up with a design that I kind of like. It does use a few more iron than I would really like to admit, but all in all, I think it's gonna come out just fine. We are going to need some hoppers. So what I'm thinking is something like that. And then we go home. Oh, wrong. So then the hopper we can place on top of there. Something like that. Yeah, I kind of like that. Obviously, we can change that later. But I do think that design looks nice. And I would really like to see what it looks like at night. Maybe rather than using stone right here, we can use the wood. But honestly, I think that looks pretty nice. It, like I said though, it is going to use a lot of iron. But now that we have our iron farm set up over there, we should hopefully be good. So I'm going to kind of just sprinkle these around. I'm thinking that we don't really need to have a whole bunch because I do want to add some planters around here just to add a little bit more life. You can also rotate them, or we could even do something like that and just fully close them off. But I think it looks better like this. And I do want to have this like stagger design too. I don't really want them all to be on one side. I just want to see what it looks like at nighttime. Yeah, that lights up the pathway pretty nicely. Not that we're ever gonna stay up through the night, but that looks really nice to me. You know, especially since we have ooh, yeah, this is already looking really nice. This definitely adds a lot more life that we needed. And right here, I can probably make like the first little planter, even though I'm going to have that right there. Yeah, that looked really nice. I really like the spacing of that. Yeah, it's a little funky of a placement, but I kind of like it. And then one right here, right? Oh, maybe not. Maybe we can. Maybe we can just take some of this tree down. Just the leaves. We don't really need all that much space. I am going to need more hoppers though. Yeah, so that's the one downside about this is that it does use quite a few iron bits. We're going to have to go back and AFK at our farm for a little bit though. I'll do that off camera. How cool would it be though if we had the leaves kind of dripping down? I am really liking this. We have one there. Let's put one right here. Kind of centered with it. A little off-centered, but I think right here should be good. I want to see what that looks like from up there. That's actually not too bad. And if we just come up to the patio, yeah, that's not bad at all. I think if it were any taller, that would be a problem. Maybe we can do a different design for a lantern right there, something a little bit smaller. We can probably incorporate the lantern into the planter for this one right here. I am really liking this, and this honestly kind of makes me a little bit sad that I don't like staying up through the night because this looks really nice. So this is why we really need to get the storage system going. I like that. I don't think that's too close, especially with how much lower it is. And plus we have the lantern here for our lighting. And oh no. Even though we have our bed up there, that actually kind of scared me. However, if we exit, that looks really nice. I'm happy with this. I really like this being the center point when you exit. And now what I was also kind of thinking is we can do little things like that, right? Curious. What if instead of that we did something like that? Ooh. Obviously not for all of them. Like for some of them, just to, oh, definitely not hoppers. Just for like the illusion. Right? We can do something like that. Like kind of broken off, right? And we don't necessarily have to use the walls for every single one of them, but I do like how this looks. Maybe not that. And I think for here we could probably just get away with doing that, right? Yeah. And then we can do something like that. I don't even think we need that. What if we did do something like that? I think that looks good. Then we can, you know, just as like a little blocker. So that's kind of like the idea though, is that I really want these just to be mostly like guidance. Oh, snap. That scared me. Getting a lot of jump scares today. I got so caught up, focused on the pathway. I like the way this looks. I really like that. Then you get the lamp post on the back. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. So now that we have our lamps out here, I do have an idea for planters, but first I really got it. See, they don't like regular carrots. He does, you know, they don't like regular carrot. Oh, speaking of, by the way, we do have an official name for our buddy here. So our buddy's name is Bob Sassafras. That is our buddy's name. Bob Sassafras. Everybody say hi to Bob. We will get a name tag for him later. You know, a little picky eater that he is. This is really nice. I am really excited with how this is turning out. I can't stop looking at it. Remember, it's always about the progress. And this isn't even hard. The hardest part about making this is just getting the iron, which if you can make an early game iron farm like we did, you should be able to get stuff done. My hotbar's getting a little messy here. I can do something like this. Then while we're at it too, we can always do one of these things, right? Yeah, I like that. Right, so I think the key with this is to not overdo the planters. And then over here, we can do the same thing. Although, I want to see... and what if we just bone meal it? Ooh. We don't have to keep that, obviously. We can kind of do one of those things. Oh, okay. I like that a lot. Plant like random splotches of moss around. I definitely think that adds the color that it needs, so it's not all plain. I like this a lot. I don't know if I like that tree like that. And I think that's a little too dense. But this right here looks really nice. And I'm thinking, what if we did something like... Or we can actually bring that out like that and then do that. Then maybe we can do like a little one. We should definitely close this off, I think. I like that a lot. Even though we have this up here, but now we can have like a little one. This looks really nice. This looks really nice. I do want to path this out though, so we can go something like this. This has definitely got to be one of my favorite features right now. I am really liking this. A little corner right here, you know, it just looks full. And I love that. I really love that. I do want to grab leaves too though and make this look overgrown. Like the trees are kind of growing in there. That just means that I'm going to have to replant some of these trees. We're not going to worry about that this episode. This episode I really just wanted to focus on the lighting and again, work down there. I gotta say though, normally I need time to think about something, whether I like it or not. Obviously, this is a little empty. I can say with all honesty, I do not need time to think about how this looks. I think this looks pretty magical. But I'm going to take my attention away from this, and we're going to go down underneath. Yeah, we're going to be spending more time underground. Now, we're down here. As you can tell, I did a little bit more regarding our chests. And to be quite honest, I don't think this is going to be enough. I don't think this is going to be anywhere close to enough chests, which is why I got 25 more. Because even though I'm going to be moving this over here, I want to have the same cutouts along this backside, and I'm hoping that I can get a cutout over here as well. But I am liking how this looks. That splash of green back there just looks really nice. I've been thinking about this floor design though, and I'm not loving it. So I'm thinking maybe we can tear this up and do a different design, but I've been trying to organize. All right, so I did a little bit more organizing. I want to take my attention away from organizing though, and I kind of want to get this down from up here. We don't have anything in here. I think I might just need some more lava, but we can find some over there. So I'm gonna dig this out and make a spot for this. So I've been working on this for about 35 minutes, and I'm thinking I may end up having to have this be a similar sunken depth like I had up here. But honestly, I kind of don't really want to work on this right now. I want to take my focus back up to the top. I'm not really feeling like being underground, to be honest. I want to work a little bit more on what we have out here, and I kind of want to start with this, because coming back from over here, it's not the most pleasant thing to see. And honestly, it does look a little weird with how it's situated from just a pathway perspective. Like, you can kind of see it peeking up right there. And I don't really care for it, because this part will be fenced off anyway. I mean, obviously, we're not going to leave the fences floating here. I know we were only underground for a little bit, but I feel like my creativity is going to be better suited up here right now. And I do still want to use this area right here. I want to have that be a similar vibe to this. I really like this. It's small, right? That's kind of intrusive. No, we could still have this be a little bit more inlaid. And I'm thinking I want to move this tree over. I think I want to move it over to here. I do like how these trees kind of block our mine entrance from when we're up on the top. I don't really want that to be visible from our little patio up there. So let's go ahead and move this tree. We'll just wait for the leaves to fall naturally. We will have to take down some of these though. Yeah, that's like a little side note. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if leaves are connected to leaves that are connected to logs, that was quite a mouthful to say. Some of the leaves will not disappear. So you have to disconnect them a little bit. I think there is a certain radius from log to leaf ratio. I don't know what that is, because we want this to remain as path, right? We can probably do something like that. We can keep the path like that though. I think that looks, yeah, I think that looks pretty good. So we just do one of these things. And maybe for right here. Nah, I don't know what we'll do for this part right here. I mean, we could probably connect that up, right? Do maybe something like that. Or maybe, what if we just actually use this as the wall itself, right? So what if we do one of these things? Go like that, you know, do one of those. We can, it might look a little weird with these, but honestly, I think it looks good. I think it looks really good. I do need the fence right here, though. I definitely like that a lot more. I don't think it's as intrusive, right? Please be a tall tree. Yes. Tall enough, right? I like the overgrown look up here. Maybe we can push some of this dirt back. I want to see what it looks like up top, though. As you can tell, I'm not using the stairs down there, because I really do like how this is coming along. And I want the tree up here to be right here. Please be a tall tree. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, always try again, right? You know what? Just so we can save some of these leaves, I believe I have shears. Not tall enough. There we go. That's much more like it. I am really liking this, guys. I'm really excited with how this is coming along. And I kind of figured out, you know, with these extra leaves that we got, we can kind of drape them over, right? Make it look a little bit more overgrown. Maybe not this one right here. I think that looks pretty nice. And then we can do something similar over here, though. Yeah, I think this looks really nice so far. Rather than doing that, we could have this be a little cut out. I'm gonna take this out for a second. I think that looks way better. That looks really nice. I am really enjoying the process of making this building, guys. I really hope you guys are enjoying this just as much as I am. I do know, though, that we to decorate the inside, and we will get to that. I promise. It's coming soon. I'm just really excited. I'm really loving this, and as a little treat, even though I don't enjoy staying up through the night, I will show you guys what this looks like at night with and without some shaders. All right, so the sun is setting. Yes, I have been waiting for 10 minutes. This is what it looks like without shaders. And this is what it looks like with shaders. I know you can't see it, but I have the biggest smile on my face right now. I am so happy with how this turned out, guys. I can't even begin to express it in words. Without the shaders, it looks awesome. With the shaders, it looks you know, words. That's all I've got to say. I am going to call this episode here, though. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I know this was mostly just, you know, placing random stuff, but I think it was really worth it. I am thrilled. Like, actually thrilled. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. I don't know how I'm gonna live up to this episode with the next one.